All right, swing clinic time. Claire, we're at Springfield Country Club.
It's
right?
so pretty here.
I'm waiting to see Jason Kelsey playing golf around here. He's one of the Kelsey brothers.
Somewhere.
Retired Eagle. He's back in Cleveland where we live now probably. But anyway, so let's talk a little bit about how the head stays. You know, you get tips. Everybody gets tips from their boyfriend or from their husband or wife or whatever. And the main tip that everybody always says, keep your head down.
Yes.
Right? Worst tip in the history of golf, right? Keep your head down.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it makes you not move, right?
Yes.
It makes you not move. But I will tell you that one of the main problems and the reason that people get these tips is because people do move, right? They move all over the place and they can't consistently strike the ball at the same place.
Yes.
Right? So I will tell you, Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer, Tom Watson, the greatest players that ever played a game, they did focus on keeping their head still.
Yes.
Not down. Down means the chin goes in and you can't move.
Yes.
Kept it still, right?
Yes, in a box.
In a box, yeah, it's exactly right. So I just grabbed, from my pants, my new red Van Lee pants here, I grabbed my coat hanger and I made a little teaching device. You said you have a device that works for this too, huh?
Yeah, it's called infinity rope if you guys want something a little more substantial than a hanger, but this works.
Than this junk thing that I just made from the RV,
too?
right? But this works. But the goal to this, go ahead and set up to it, Claire. The goal to this is for Claire to be able to move her whole body freely, right? Like she does in her golf swing. Right? But be able to keep her head steady over the ball. I can tell you when I start playing bad golf, the first thing I think of is steadying my head over the golf ball, steadying my eyes over the golf ball. So I made this, and the goal for Claire to do this is, Claire, can you see the golf ball like right there when I freeze it?
Right.
Over,
there.
Good, right there. So as you go and hit this golf ball, take it back and stop. Can you see it?
Yes.
Good. As you start to go down through, can you see it?
Yes.
I can't stop this thing from moving. All right, so I'm gonna have you hit some, believe it or not. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you hit some. This has gotta be a pretty good friend to do this. So where are we at, right there?
Right here.
That way?
Yeah.
There. And it doesn't really matter where it's at. What you wanna make sure is you keep to where you see the golf ball the whole time. Do it again. Oh, I scared you there, didn't I? All right, we gotta move it over. Let's do it again. So again, it's the feeling of your eyes staying on the golf ball, your head staying steady. Where are we at? Good?
Good, yep.
Oh, good spot. Head staying steady, but you're still moving your body freely. Good one right there. I'm telling you guys, from a standpoint, it's one of the best, most solid tips in golf, Claire,
Absolutely.
is for you to be able to keep your head steady but still make your turn. Because the first thing I do when I tell somebody they got to turn, because that's a big thing in golf, no one wants to turn their body, they move their head.
Yeah.
Their head goes with it. Actually, take me a swing and show them because they can kind of see what happens. So when I tell somebody to move, they put their head down a little bit too far, and I tell them to move, go ahead and turn. Look how much her head moves, and she loses the ball, right?
You're not even on the golf
ball. You have
ball.
no chance to hit the golf ball. Make a full swing like that. Head down, like let the head move a little bit, and then swing through. And there's no way you're getting back to that spot. That was a little overreacted there, but that was good, right? Dizzy?
Yeah.
But from a standpoint of there's no way you're going to get back to the golf ball in a perfect spot. So whether you find a teaching aid, whether you find something, or you just focus on, okay, I'm going to hit this golf ball and I'm going to stay very still. I actually focus more out of the rough than anything. I'm like, listen, I have to hit this golf ball first. If I hit a little behind it, the rough's going to destroy it.
Yeah, you're cooked.
So I really focus on staying on that golf ball so I can make contact with that golf ball
Yes.
first. All right, we come back. We've got more Swing Clinic right here outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We're in Delaware County, presented to you by Beacon Orthopedic.
Welcome back to the Swing Clinic. We are here at Springfield Country Club, just outside of Philadelphia.
All you gotta do is go to @visitdelco PA and check out everything in this area. PGA Championship's coming here next year, right, at Rotational.
Exciting.
So we are staying here, Courtyard Marriott. We're at the golf course here at Springfield, and man, what a great place to come play golf, right? Then go to the PGA Championship. Just a great area. It's awesome.
Great stay here, yeah.
Food, and food. Cheesesteaks, we had those yesterday. They were really good.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to talk a little Tom Watson right now, okay? We're going to talk about how he used to cut and draw the golf ball. Now, this is probably for a little higher level player. I'm not saying scratch golfer, but probably for somebody who creates speed and is probably a 12 handicap or less, right?
Yeah.
How does he cut it and how does he hook it? Different than what you think. So we're going to put Claire to a little bit of the test right now.
Okay.
I want you to tell me right now what you do, go ahead and set up to it, when you are getting ready to, let's say, hit a cut.
Well, I'll put my club face aimed just left of the pin, feet open to that, and then I want to swing along my feet line with the face pointed at that target just left of the pin.
So amazing advice right by Claire. It's exactly what most people would do. I'm going to give you a little different spin on it to see if you like it a little bit, okay? So you would think with there's only two things that control a cut or a fade, right?
Yes.
One is the path, like you just talked about. You changed your path, right? The other one is the club face, right? The club face is going to control whether the ball goes left, right, or straight, right? So we're going to do a little bit with the club face right now, believe it or not, right? So Tom Watson, when he wanted to hit a cut, I want you to go ahead and set up to it. He would open up a little bit like you did, so listen to Claire and open the stance a little bit. But he would actually take the club face, set up to it. He would actually take it back a little bit shut, which is crazy, opposite to what I would think, right? And as he went through on that path that you were talking about, he would just hold it off and not release the club.
Interesting.
So he played a cut with kind of a shut club face where he would take it back, he'd feel it stay a little shut, but he would clear, turn out of the way, and hold the face off and hit cuts that way.
Yeah.
For him, he felt like he kept the club face not rotating as much for a cut, and he would do it with his body in rotation.
Okay, I can feel that.
A little different. Let's see Claire try
Like
one right
closed
here.
to
This is
open
difficult.
feel.
I think this is something you would need to practice, but it's kind of closed to held on. But it is important to do what Claire said, which was to keep the path going in that direction so you can start a little bit left of the target. Oh, look at that.
I like that.
It's like a baby straight cut right there.
I love that. It's more compressed.
Yeah, that's exactly what he
As
talked
opposed
about.
like
He hit
a
it a little more
waffly.
solid, right?
Yeah.
Now we're going to blow your mind right now. Okay, now go ahead and set up. We're going to hit a draw right now. Claire's going to hit a draw. So if you were hitting a draw, what would you do? I'll walk out. I'll let you take over the show.
I usually just flip it around. So I'll put the club face aimed just right of the pin, feet right of that, and then swing along my feet line.
Yep. So again, perfect advice by Claire. But in my mind, I would think a little bit of a closed club face, right, to do this. Opposite, right? Tom Watson would actually, let's set up to it. He would, as Claire does, sets up on her path, he would allow the club face to maybe even open up a little bit more because his goal to draw this ball was to be able to give it more of this, right? More of a release through the golf ball to create that spin to make the ball draw. So for him to hit a draw, he wanted to be able to hit that top spin lob, and the only way to do that would be to maybe open the club face up a little bit more. Opposite of what I probably would have thought to hit a draw.
Very interesting.
So so feel it open, but really feel it rotate, and maybe even a little earlier than you're used to. Yes, that. Yep.
Variety.
It's like you're hitting that forehand in tennis right now.
Interesting. Okay.
All right, more swing clinic coming up. You know, we're hanging out here in Delco County, and we're going to give you some more tips after the break right here, brought to you by Beacon Orthopedics. All right, welcome back into the swing clinic presented to you by Beacon Orthopedics. We are here at Springfield Country Club. We're on 18, and Claire's about to bust a drive right at the hotel. You ready?
I'm ready.
Ready to fire. All right, so I got a quick question for you. Would you describe yourself as a left-sided golfer or a right-sided golfer?
Left.
Left, so you're kind of a puller then, probably, right? Okay, so I'm going to change that just for this tip.
Okay.
So Jim McLean, who I believe is one of the greatest teachers of the game of golf of all time. So I don't know if I ever told you this. I injured my elbow. I shattered my elbow playing basketball. Thought my golf career was over, right? We've talked about it a little bit. And I went to see Jim McLean, and Jim McLean taught, I said, what can I do now? Because I can't extend my right arm as much. You got to become a right-sided golfer, right? You got to be able to fire your right side to the target. It's a little bit of a different way to think about it. You can do it both ways, but it's a little bit of a different way to think about it. So I'm going to teach you, if you feel like you're a right-sided golfer, what the benefits are and what to do there, per Jim McLean, because that's what he taught me years and years ago, okay? So I'm going to take this driver from you, and I'm going to hand you a rock.
Oh.
You like a rock? It's kind of a cute rock, right?
Good rock.
All right. Set up to it like you're getting ready to hit a golf ball. You don't even have to hit a golf ball. Just stand there like that, okay? So what I want you to do is we're going to pretend there's water, okay? If Lee's a good editor, he'll make a fake lake out there, so you see the lake out there, right? We're going to pretend there's water. I want you to try to skip that rock down over the water, just like you would skip a rock, right?
Okay.
Can you skip? Have you ever skipped a rock before?
Yeah, I've failed every time I've tried,
All right,
but
I want you to skip a rock, and I want you to stop after you skip it. There you go, stop. Okay, so you see what happened when she skipped the rock. It wasn't just her arm, right? Her arm didn't do all the work. Her right side got through, her left side got out of the way. All good things for the golf game, right? Skipping the rock, okay? So we're gonna talk to you about how that'll help you in your golf game, right? So what I want you to do is go ahead and set up to it, right? So take the club to the top. So what happens when you skip the rock? Your right arm bends, right? Stop, and it bends just like that, right? Now what we're doing is that right arm's going from being bent to skipping the rock through to full extension right here. But it's not just full extension with her arm, it's extension with the right side, it's the left hip getting out of the way, and you're just firing it right down the target line.
Yes.
You feel that? So take a practice swing and feel your body like you'd be skipping a rock. You're working underneath your left shoulder, boom. Here's a big key for what you'll see from Claire right there. What you will see if you do it properly and you extend through, take me another practice swing and hold it. One thing you'll see, which is kind of crazy, is all the way through, keep going, you'll see Claire's right shoulder will actually get higher than her left shoulder at the end. It'll get to the point where that's because her right side is all the way through the golf ball right now. She's successfully released her right side, extended through that. You get that feeling?
Yeah.
So I know, again, you don't have to play this way. People feel differently. Again, Jim McLean is a great, great teacher, and I love the feeling of being able, it helps you get your left side out of the way, extend your right arm to the target, and to be able to come up and get that right side higher than that left side.
I like that.
Hit a driver, let's feel it that way, right?
Let's see what I can do with it.
Skip the rock. Our editor, Lee's standing over there angry right now because I told him he had to make a fake lake over here.
I like that. More whip.
Look, that's it, right? So you were very loose in that swing.
Yes.
Your left side was completely out of the way, is what we wanted. And your extension, if we show this golf swing in slow-mo, your extension was like this, right? It's almost like you were just pointing to where you want to hit it.
Yeah, that's
and you just
kind of
turn
what I was
around.
feeling.
You just went like, here was Claire. She went, that's where I'm going to hit it, and she turned around and go, get some of that. All right, well, we're going to go to the fairway right now. Lee's going to have to create another lake because we've got another water tip coming for you right here on the Swing Clinic, presented to you by Beacon Orthopedics. All right, welcome back to the Swing Clinic, presented to you by Beacon Orthopedics. Claire, we're standing here looking at this beautiful hotel here, Courtyard Marriott, Springfield Country Club. This is beautiful, right?
Very majestic.
We're going to end up in the 19th hole there in a little bit, which will be great.
You can almost taste it.
So we were there last night, little outdoor bar area, pretty cool, pretty cool, ready to
Yeah.
roll. So a lot of places to go here in Delaware County. So, all right, we're gonna end the day with kind of a longer golf tip. I'm gonna work you hard for the last
Okay.
tip. You ready for that?
I think so.
So what I wanna show you guys is, number one is, once you get to the top, really what you do with your hands, how you do that, and it's kind of a two-part tip that we're gonna work on, but listen, it's the last tip of the show, so we're gonna make it good, right?
Yeah.
So let me see you set up to it. So first and foremost, what I want Claire to do is, one of the things that I see happen a lot is when people take the golf club away and they do it incorrectly like Claire, they do what Claire does here, but then they still allow it because they're trying to turn, right? So they turn and they get the club around.
Right, kind of rolling the wrists.
Right, rolling the wrists. So we do work a lot on keeping the hands kind of outside of your hand path here. And Claire does a good job at that. And then take it to the top. I want you to take it to the top for me here, right? So now what do? Right? So what we want to do is we just kind of want to leave our upper body here, and we're going to allow our arms to drop. And when Claire gets to about right here, you'll see. This is a great position in golf. So look, the club head is outside of her hands, right? And the club face is pretty square to the target line right here. So all I really need Claire to do from here is just to continue to rotate until her right arm straightens, right? From there. Very, very simple, right? The hard thing is getting the club to there. So take it to the top again. Start down, get to your hip. As she gets to the hip again, she's a little inside here. We want you kind of here, but her club face is pretty square.
Right.
So again, all she is going to do is rotate until this club face will stay square from here through the ball until her right arm straightens right there. Very simple, not very difficult on camera to talk about, but difficult to think about. Hit me one just like that, just to feel that. Very easy. Down, feel till the right arm straightens up, yep. So again, my goal is her club face is going to stay square from here to here. Just rotate. Oh man, that was solid and fun.
I like that tip.
I mean, that might go in. Wow, that was great, good.
We got the right club.
So second thing, we need to do this without losing your lag in your golf swing. Right?
Yes.
Because what happens now, so go ahead and set up to it. When I give this tip to people, what they typically will do is they'll take it to the top, right? They'll get it all the way up, they'll start down, and as they start down, what people normally do, Claire, is they want to help it up in the air, so they go like this, right?
Whoa.
They lose all their lag, and they usually do it back here. So take me a practice swing and feel like you lose your lag back here, like here almost with the practice swing, right? So it's, yes, that's what I see. So I'll see even good players where they've already lost it all the way back here behind the golf ball.
Right.
We got to get rid of that, right? We got to get rid of that. Martin Hall, Love him as a teacher. I'm getting all kind of teachers props today because listen, I watch more golf tips than anybody in the world, right? And I love, Martin Hall is just amazing. I wish he could teach for 200 years, right? Martin Hall uses water. Lee, you can use whatever you want as an editor, but what we want is, go ahead and set up to it. I want something at about this level right here where all of our golf fans can see water, whatever, to there. So what you're seeing there, do it again, Claire, go to the top, is Claire goes down, and as she goes down, her hands hit the water before the club head hits the water. Club head's still up here, the hands are into the water. As she rotates, that club head doesn't get into that water until she's already almost at impact, to that point. That's great lag right there as she rotates through the golf ball. So let's do it one more time. So hands to the top. As they start down, here's the line, bam. See, they're already hit it, and then the club head is so much far behind, it won't hit it until you get to the ball right here. So now she's gonna be able to press the golf ball, rotate through the golf ball, and go from there. That's how you create lag. Lag is let go back here, we're in trouble, it's gonna splash the water back there, show them bad again. So lag, if you let it go too early, look, the club head won the race to the water, right? Boom, right? That's what we don't want. We want the hands to win, and your hands will actually be almost to your left thigh if you're right-handed before it'll get to the club head, right? Bam. All right, hit it out of the water, let's go. Good, another good one. Wow.
Nice.
Man, this
These are good tips.
Jeez, he's going home. Oh man, I almost got it. So many people work hard on their backswing and position and where to get it and what do I do once I'm there, but then they rush it, right? They want to hit the ball.
Yeah,
right? Create speed
it's that
from
anxiety.
Yeah, and once they get up there and they try to rush it, then everything goes bad.
Yes.
So just the thought process from here to here is so important. It's really the most important part of the golf swing.
Yeah, maintaining that angle up until you get to the ball, at which point you can kind of allow that to whip through and extend.
Swing it through. Let's go.
Let's go.
You know where we're gonna go? We're gonna go to the 19th hole right now.
I'm ready.
Right here in the hotel. I'm so ready. It's 19th hole time. Right after the break on the Swing Clinic, presented to you by Beacon Orthopedics. Welcome to the 19th hole. We've got our Lipton Hard iced teas, and we sit on the patio at Tavala.
Beautiful here.
That was nice. This is really good. We're here at the Courtyard Marriott where we stayed here in Delaware County, sitting right on the golf course where we just shot our episode where you were just peppering that flag on 18 like it was like did something wrong to you or something. I was just in there. That was awesome, man. But this is a great spot, huh? This whole outdoor area. We got a little music bingo later, they said. Well, listen, we got some music fans here in the cruise. So,
I like it.
Yeah, great outdoor bar. It's a good spot. I think we've said this multiple times, but like if you're coming to the PGA Championship here at Delaware County, this is a good spot.
This is where you want to stay,
right?
Yeah.
Stay here, play a little golf, and
it's gonna get booked out.
yeah, it's gonna get booked out for sure, especially during the PGA Championship.
So if you're thinking about
so
it.
book it now. So hey, today awesome. We got out there to see Springfield Country Club. Fun golf course, right? Not too difficult.
And it's
busy.
in great condition.
Yeah, really good condition.
It's
busy.
just so pretty out here.
Yep.
I was saying how different it is because I'm from San Diego.
Yeah.
It's just the level of golf course is just elite out here.
So Claire's not used to seeing this much green, right? Every time I bring her to the East Coast, she's like, oh my gosh, is this green?
Yeah, exactly.
Which is pretty crazy. Well, let's talk about the water tip in the hands and that kind of stuff. You seem to just start
That's the one that was,
striking
really clicking for me.
Holy moly, right? I mean, we got that club down without releasing it too early, and you just started striking. Not that you don't always hit it pretty good, but that was exceptional on 18.
Something about that, it was just getting the club into a slot for me that I was able to really work with.
Yeah,
so,
and not releasing a little early, right?
Yeah, I was really personally stoked on that.
You did a little better skipping the rock than I expected today too. There,
That's true.
Yeah, that was pretty good, right?
I like that feel. It's a nice like whip feel.
Yeah.
And it's I don't often think about the extension portion of my swing.
Yeah.
I think mostly about everything in this range, and something about that made it more of an athletic motion and more of a whip.
First of all, my training aid that I had today that I found in a hotel room was absolutely awful. But to be able to look through that circle and see the ball, what did that feel like?
It allows you to like coil around it more because your head's staying so centered, and so the only way that you can move your body and get behind it is by coiling.
Yeah. All right, so Philadelphia, I've actually never been to Philly before. I've been to the airport.
Really?
Never been here. Your first time?
Yeah, well, no, this is my second time. I came to Philly a little bit earlier this year played in the Creator Classic, had sea bass on the bag, who I met through the swing clinic
Former Teed Up
a few
Productions
years
guy.
back.
Yeah.
And he really represents Philly. He loves it here.
But great, this is awesome here. Delaware County's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, just it's been fun. Food, you know, just all the cool stuff that you think about when you think about, you know, a great suburb of a great city, and that's what we have here. Just
Yeah,
outside
great
of
place to
Philadelphia.
visit, for sure.
Yeah, and thanks to Tavola here, the restaurant. You know, we're gonna eat here in a little bit, have a little lunch afterwards, hang out here tonight.
Yeah.
You know, from that side of it, but. Great trip to Philly. I've loved it. And man, I'm telling you, I mean, I know the PGA Championship will be a big week, but in general, just a really cool place to stay.
Absolutely.
But thanks to you for bringing us to Philly.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Yeah, so Delaware County has been great. Check them out. Visit delco.com if you want to go online. Check them out. They have social media. We talked a lot about the PGA Championship, but even if you're just coming to Philly in general, this is the area I'd stay in here in Delaware County. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's safe. It's well-rounded place.
Great trip.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go eat. Check out this area, maybe even play a little Twilight 9 holes, who knows. We want to thank you for watching us this week on the Swing Clinic, presented to you by Beacon Orthopedics.